Hey, welcome back to the We Are Woke podcast. My name is Demetrius Brooks, and today we got our first guest. What's your name, guest?
It's your boy Daton Brooks,
Where you from, youngin?
man from Danville, Illinois.
How old are
Yeah,
you?
19.
19. Okay, little young dude. So Dayton, if y'all don't know, he's my youngest brother. Born 2000?
Mm-hmm.
He's born in the year 2000. Man, I was like 13 when my mama had him. So yeah, this is my youngest brother. We really ain't got the best relationship yet, man. We didn't. I mean, just like regular brothers. But I wanted to bring him on the show. I wanted him to be the first guest ever, just so he could be a part of this. I feel like this is history in the making. Young black man with a podcast, just something to pass on to the next generation. So like I said, we just gonna get right into it like we always do. We're gonna start off with the quote of the day, and the quote of the day is be who you needed when you were young. And what that means to me is basically as like when you were younger, you probably wanted a role model, like you wanted pops to be there more, or you wanted your brothers to be there for you, like to be a better role model to you, to bring you up, to mentor you, to like guide you in the right way. But you didn't have that. So it's up to you now at your age, as you get older, you have to be that individual that you wanted back then. You see what I'm saying? Like how
Yeah,
you feel about that? Do you see it that way?
yeah, I definitely see it that way.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the quote of the day. So let's get into the bars of the day. And like I was saying, I just want you to tell me if you can think of who this rapper is. So
Right.
he said, what my boy say? You tried to flag me down in traffic. I was kind of in a hurry. You probably thought I was acting funny, but I was riding dirty. Who that sound like? This somebody that Dre be listening to.
Oh, okay. Sound like
If you didn't roll with Dre plenty of times. So just think about. I'll give you three guesses.
sound like Jeezy.
Hell nah. That was a good guess
Uh,
though.
right. Hmm. Shoot. I really can't think of nobody really.
You ain't never heard him listen to Starlito?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's Starlito. That's off his new album. So yeah,
Right.
that's off Starlito new album. We'll get into that when we get to music. But
Okay.
let's get right into the UFC card, man. What is it? A UFC 251?
Yup.
250, 251, 250? Yeah, I think 251. The UFC 251 goes down tomorrow night. Crazy card. This is on Fight Island, and where they at? Abu Dhabi or something? Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia?
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Dana White closed the deal. They got the private island to themselves for the UFC fights. I want to say they got 4 events over this next week. So it should be like a fight night on Wednesday or something, and
Yeah.
whatever else, something probably Friday and Saturday. So we just gonna talk about the main card. So let's see the first fight on there. We just gonna give our predictions on the fights. Amanda Rebus versus Paige. Paige, what's her last name? Van Zant or something?
And then
Vazant? Who you
yeah.
think gonna win that fight?
Um, I think Paige can get the win.
You think Paige will win it?
Yeah.
I'm trying. Amanda Reed. I don't. I've seen her. I've seen her fight before. I just don't remember if she is that good. But with Paige, I feel like she's too repetitive when she fight. Like it's
Right.
this little kick that she be doing. It's like she do it the whole fight, and that becomes that's all she want to do. And usually they counter off on it. And then she seemed like she too small for this woman, but I don't. Just from the picture, she looked like she's smaller. But I don't know. I probably I'm gonna go with Paige because she's one of those fighters that Dana White, as far as the women fighters, he been trying to build up for a while. So we'll see if she could pull this win. She actually need this win because I ain't seen her win for a minute. She has
Yeah,
she
I
won
think she's
lately?
injured or something.
You said what?
I think she was injured or something.
Her arm was messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. All right, the next fight is Rose
Mm-hmm.
and Jessica Andrade. Who you
Yeah, I
think that
guess.
this the rematch too? This the one that the last fight was when she got the belt from her. That's what happened the first time they fought.
Yeah,
Slammed
she
on
got
her
slammed
head.
on that.
Yeah, she got body slammed on her head. That was a
Man,
nasty slam. And then after the fight, old girl was talking about that she didn't want the belt. Did you see that? That
yeah,
must
I
say,
think so.
she said I ain't really want to have the belt no more. She just felt like everybody was hounding her for the belt. I mean, you know how it is when you're the champion. If you're the champ, everybody wants to fight you. Don't nobody want to keep fighting ranked people. They want to fight the main person, you know. So
Right.
who you got for that fight? Who you think will win that one?
Um, I think Rose can get done by decision.
Rose?
Honestly,
You about a decision?
yeah,
Okay, I'll say I'm gonna go with Rose too. I feel like this is a match that she needs to win because she was actually winning the fight up to that point until she got slammed on her head. She couldn't do nothing after that. She got punched out pretty much. So I feel like if she can keep the control the distance, not let her wrestle her too much, she can win. I'll say decision too. This should be decision. Let's see this mid card fight. That's crazy. Peter Yan versus Jose Aldo. That's gonna be a crazy fight. Cause I watched the Yen fight and he is who is that? Uriah Faber. He kicked that
hmm
man in the face. He kicked that man in the face, knocked his ass
man,
smooth out. It looked like one of his braids snapped too. He kicked one of them damn braids out of his head. But
man,
I don't know if Aldo got what it takes for this one, man. This might be a nasty one. Cause oh
man.
dude, Peter been on the tear, man. Can't nobody beat him. Ain't nobody beat him yet. But you know, I guess Aldo still got something to tank. Who you got for that one?
Um, I'm hoping Jose can get that win.
You know
Honestly,
what I'm saying? And this for the belt, right? Yeah, this for the belt.
yep. For the
Oh
vacant
man.
flyweight.
Oh man, yeah. I think Aldo is the underdog. I'm going with Aldo. So you
Yeah,
said Aldo as well?
yeah.
So we got the same prediction so far. All right.
Mm,
Co-main event. Alexander Velarski versus Max Holloway. That's
man,
another rematch for the belt. What
you
you
know
think
me,
about
I'm kind of biased, so like I'm
you a
pulling for
Max
Matt.
fan, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
so I'm
Yeah.
hoping
Oh,
he can win.
but his Odu wasn't going. I just looked at the replay a couple of days ago. They had it on. Well, I watched it on YouTube actually. I was watching on YouTube, and
Yeah.
Odu was just. I mean, he is the better dude that night. I don't know if Max was too confident that he could beat him, but he came
Yeah.
out to the fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think you think you said Holloway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Alexander. Man. I'm gonna go with the champ. I think this gonna humble Max right here. This gonna push him back to the middle of the pack. But
I
you don't
hope
know,
not.
man. If he come in confident as he should, he should win his belt back. But I'm gonna go with the champ for this one, just so we ain't got all the same picks. And then
Right.
the main event, Kamara Usman versus Masvidal.
Man.
Jesus, they say. He said he gonna baptize Usman. So what you think?
Man, this really a hard decision. I was thinking about it a
Cause
lot.
yeah, Masvidal has just been that damn when he knocked out Ben with that little 5 second knockout. He just been a different dude. I think he fought Nate after that. He whooped Nate ass after that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but then like with Usman, like he just seemed like he too big for everybody in that division, man.
Right.
And oh man, yeah, I don't. This is a tough one. Who you going with? Who you got?
I mean, it's like so you know how Uden was when he fought Covington, where he like was standing up the whole time.
Yeah.
I think if it go like that, I think Masvidal will win.
So
But
if they don't go to the ground,
yeah,
but then what?
but I think if they just normally like fight and wrestle, I think Kamaru's gonna win
And
most likely.
that's what I was thinking too, because you see what he did to Tyrone. He wasn't gonna stand there and bang with him, even though he is whooping his ass on his feet too. I feel like he's strong on both. But then
Yeah,
once he got him to the ground, even with Covington, He's a
Mm,
wrestler. He's known for wrestling, and he
yeah.
was slamming him all over the place. So
Man,
I'm gonna go Usman this one, man. I want him to retain and to show that he a true champ, but I don't think it's just gonna be a wipeout. I think it's gonna be a close fight. But I feel like Usman gonna get at least four or five takedowns. That's gonna make the difference, you know. But
right.
who you got though?
Uh, I got Jorge, man.
Okay, so you got Jorge Masvidal. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's it for the UFC card. This should definitely be a good fight. All five of those fights, that whole man card. They got a few on prelim, but we want to get into them. So
Yeah.
yeah, if y'all watch the UFC, y'all make sure you're tuned in on Saturday, sometime during the night. I think it's like 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, sometime like that. So y'all tune in for the UFC. So next, I want to get into the news. I wanted to talk to you about a conspiracy that's been going on. I usually don't like to bring conspiracies on the show, but this one was kind of like strange to me after I did a little research on it earlier today. But it's a app called Wayfair, and it's pretty much you can buy like furniture on there, like
Mm,
cabinets, kitchen tables, and stuff like that. You know, beds, all that type of stuff. Well, apparently they have been naming a few cabinets, like one of the bigger cabinets is like $10,000. They've been naming it after people that's been after teenagers that's been missing. So,
right.
like for example, Vaughn, it's a Vaughn something cabinet, and then if you look it up, it's somebody missing in that area with the name of Vaughn. So they've been trying to say it's a little conspiracy theory, but a lot of people believe in this shit, man. So like, what you think about that? That's some crazy shit, right?
Yeah, I think it's weird.
It is weird. And like I said, bro, like I looked at it. I want to say it's about 5 or 6. It was about 5 or 6 cases they showed of missing kids, 5 or 6 of them. And all those cabinets was named after them. And they were all up in there like $10,000 to $12,000. So that's like if they trafficking, all somebody to do just send their bread to them and they get that child sent to them and shit. So that, I mean,
Right.
it's real sick that that's even happening in this world. But yeah, man, I just wanted to tell you about that. Like I said, I on here, I just want to pass the information I heard, give the news I know, and tell you how I feel about it and see what you feel about it, you know.
Right.
Um, the other thing I want to talk about as far as like news wise it's something like with relationships. So
Mm,
the R&B dude, August,
yeah.
the,
Aslina or whatever.
what's his last name?
Aslina, I think.
Austin or something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
apparently, so you know Will Smith is and Jada Pinkett. They've been married for like 25 years. So what
Yeah.
I've already knew was that they've had an open relationship for a while, meaning that they can date outside of their relationship, outside of their marriage.
Yeah.
Well, what August said was Will Smith. He said that on an interview that I I sat down with Will, he talked to Will, and pretty much Will Smith gave him permission to date his wife. As in, like, since it's an open marriage, they probably don't tell each other who they messing with, but he felt like he should, you know. So he
Mm,
talked about that and he pretty much said that pretty much Jada just used him and that she just used him for a couple of years and it broke his heart and like he lost himself with her and stuff, you know.
right.
So today Jada finally came out and said like, yes, I had a relationship with him, but the reason why was because it wasn't because of there's an open relationship. It's because Will and Jada had took a break, meaning
Mm,
that they said that they wasn't messing with each other at all. Like they was about to get a divorce. Nobody knew about this, so
yeah.
that's when she started messing with August. At first, August was just a friend of the family coming around, and he is having mental health issues, and she wanted to be there for him as a loving, like a mother figure. And after her and Will broke up, they started messing around. So,
Mm.
what I want to ask you is, who do you believe in this situation? Do you believe
Um,
that? Because and then Will Smith was on the show with her today. You know, so I guess she called it
man.
the red table. It was
Mm,
Jada and Will sitting there talking about it. So, do you
yeah.
feel like what you feel like? How you think this went down? Do you feel like either Will and Jada, I mean, do you believe that Will gave him permission or August is lying about that?
Um, I don't feel like Will gave him like permission or
Hmm.
anything, but in a way, I kind of believe what he's saying. In a way,
Like how so? Like what you mean?
like like he had said something. Yeah, he
Will
had
say
said
something?
something. Cause I was August,
Oh,
the
okay.
rapper, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Cause I was watching the video on YouTube earlier, the like Red Table Talk or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I ain't really understand it that much, but I just believed August a little bit, just
You
a little
so,
bit.
so you believe that he telling the truth more?
Yeah,
And that's how I feel too, but I feel like oh, and another thing is that they're saying that well, she was saying it as if it happened years ago. That's what I'm confused on. She's making it seem like it happened years ago, but he's making it seem like this just like ended. You feel me? That's what I
mm,
got from his interview when I was listening to it. So I said
yeah,
I don't try to get into nobody relationships. It's none of my business. That's their relationship. It's just crazy that he came forward with about that. And then with Jada and Will, they acting like it happened so long ago. And if you look at the video, Will looked like he wanted to put her ass in a headlock, man. Like he
yeah,
wasn't trying to hear that shit because she wouldn't just come out and say like, yeah, I was messing with this young dude. Well, she ain't say it like that. I can't remember the term she said, but she said something and was like, yeah, we were doing this. This what it was. And Will was like, no, tell her what it really is. You feel me? So it's
yeah.
like
Just
Jada is
like
still
trying
trying
to
to hide
avoid
something, but at the end of the day, it's none of my business. That's their relationship. I just wanted
it.
to speak on that because I feel like that was one of those topics everybody been talking about it. So I just wanted to clear the air on that. So you said you feel like you believe more of what August was saying, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. I see what you're saying. All right, we're gonna move right along, man. Let's get into some music. What any music you been listening to lately?
Um, Recently I listened to Juice WRLD new album that dropped.
I was gonna ask you that because I was looking at a few albums today and I seen that was on there. How was it? Is it decent?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Do you remember how many songs was on there? Probably like 15 something.
Uh, I think 21.
How many would you say was bangers out of the 21?
Man,
Like over half
about
at least.
half of yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I won't say I don't want to speak on the dead, but like I wasn't say I was a fan of him, but he had
yeah,
a couple of like some of his mainstream songs I've heard they're pretty decent. It was just some of that suicidal music that
yeah.
people can relate to, but at the same time it wasn't the music for me. You feel me? So
Hmm.
anything else you've been listening to?
Not really.
So just Juice World.
Yeah,
All right, so I'll put you on a couple albums I listened to. Like speaking on Starlito, he got a song called Paternity Leave. Well, he got an album called Paternity Leave. So that's the album. That's one of the albums I heard lately. I want to say it got like 10 songs on there. I probably like about 9 out of the 10 songs. There's one song that I ain't really feeling, but a couple of
right.
songs off that album. The intro was called Paternity Leave Intro. That's
Mm,
one. He got a video to that one on YouTube. I like that song on there. Another one was I'm Back. I think that's like the second and third song on there. And then the other song is Safer at Home. That's pretty much I want to say it's something like the coronavirus and stuff just staying up in the crib because he just recently had a child. So he got
right.
a little girl now. So he said he been staying up like trying to get with this fatherhood and stay away from all the negativity going on in the world. So that's one of the albums I heard. The other one was a Pop Smoke album. It's
Yeah,
called Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. You heard any of that yet?
yeah.
Yeah, them was it was
Um,
some decent songs on there. He had I want to say he had like 2 or 3 songs maybe with Quavo. I like those songs. He had one with 50 and somebody else on there. He got a couple of features on there, but a few songs off there was the song For the Night,
mm-hmm.
Aim for the Moon, and Creator. Creator is with what's the dude out of what's the two young dudes name? Ray something. Sway Lee, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's the No Flex Zone song and all
Yeah.
that. Them dudes.
Yeah.
Ray Schmurder or something like that. I don't know.
Ray Sherman, I think, or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
I don't know what I don't be knowing these young dudes rap names, man. But yeah, he had a song on there. I think that the one called Creature. So yeah, like I said, man, that's two albums that's decent right now. Starlito album and Pop Smoke album.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I told you, but me and Dre been talking about it in one of my Facebook groups, a little group I've been in for like 10 years. It's like pretty much like a lot of men from like the military and people I met out along the way or whatever. But we've been doing rap battles, you feel me? And on this tournament, we've been doing a tournament out of 12 people. Everybody pick a producer, and you submit to the DJs 11 songs by one DJ. I mean, by one producer, and it's a battle. You going song for song, so it's all about the placement of the song. You out of 10, it's the first to six. If it's a tiebreaker, your 11th song is the tiebreaker. But I won my battle the other day, and it was I had Diddy, and he had Beats by the Pound. Beats by the Pound is like Master P, No Limit Records,
Yeah.
Master P, Mystical, Silk the
Mm-hmm.
Shocker, and them.
Right.
So that was the battle we had. I want to say I won 6-3. So I was just gonna tell you the songs I had though, and let
Right.
me know if you heard any of these. You young though, so you probably ain't heard most of them. So
Mm.
I started it off with Biggie Did Wrong. You heard that one before?
No.
It's a song he got, and then I want to say the remix got Eminem on it, so it's a decent song. Diddy and Mace, Been Around the World. That's an old school song, man. You got to get in tune with. Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's Gotta Die. Shine, That's Gangsta. The Bad Boy song, The Flavor in Your Ear. The remix when Biggie, if you don't know, like Biggie and Craig Mack, they ain't like each other. So
Yeah.
Biggie rapped first on there on the remix, and he dissed Craig Mack, and Craig Mack is on the hook. So it's like a nigga just dissed you, and then he's gonna do the hook for you. Like Biggie was disrespectful, man. He was a disrespectful ass dude. So them was the first 5 songs I went with. Then I went into Diddy song, All About the Benders. I know you heard that one.
Oh yeah.
Jay-Z, Party Life, Shine, Bad Boys, Biggie and Bone Thugs, Notorious Thugs, and Jay-Z, Rock Boys. So them was the 10 songs I had. My tiebreaker was Biggie's song Juicy. But we didn't get to a tiebreaker. Like I said, we got the round 9 and I won. So yeah, it was 6-3. I won with Bone Thugs, Notorious Thugs. So
Mm.
this next round I'm going into, I'm gonna have No ID. So with No ID, he pretty much got music with everybody, man. So I got a better catalog. Like he got like Jay-Z, Common, like he go all the way back to Common. So who I said, Jay-Z, he got a couple Kanye songs, Drake songs, Kendrick.
Yeah.
He got a whole bunch of music, dog. So hopefully I win this round. I'll let you know about the songs I got when I get the battle, dude.
Okay.
What else I want to talk to you about? The URL battles. I know you watch some of the battle rap, and I do too. I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get into that card and see if we could get some predictions out of that one as well. You cool with
Right.
that?
Yeah.
All right, so they got an app, caffeine app, so you can watch it for free. It's gonna be on the app. I'll probably try to bring it up on the Xbox or something and watch the battles tomorrow. But I'm gonna just start from the bottom of the card. Jada Nitwing versus Fonz. I don't know neither one of those. You heard of them dudes?
No.
Yeah, I don't even know them two. So I can't even. We ain't even gonna get a prediction on them dudes. I'm
Yeah.
trying to look at the picture. Yeah, I don't even recognize that picture, dog. Mike P versus the Saga. You know them two?
No, I don't think I heard of him.
Oh, okay. So I've seen both of them battle. I want to say, wait, the Saga. Damn, that don't even look like him. Hell no, I don't know him either. Hey, we gonna skip the first two, man, because I say I've seen the Saga battle and I've seen Mike P battle, but I can't really give a prediction on them because I ain't really watch them like that. You feel me? So I'm gonna get into some people we know. John the Don versus Ill Will. Damn.
I'll go for John.
I'm gonna go Ill Will, dog, cause I don't know, man. He just the bars I done heard from him and shit. He a solid dude to me. John got that shit too, man. He up there. So that should be an actual good battle right there. The next one they got is Geechee Gotti versus A-Bird. Who you got for that?
I think Bird, probably.
You think Bird won it?
Yeah.
I ain't heard Geechee Gotti for a minute. Damn. Let me see. Bird, I'm gonna go Geechee Gotti. I'm gonna get a couple of them against you. I'm gonna say Geechee Gotti, man. But I don't know, cause it's like every time Bird battle like the top dude, he always bust their ass. So yeah, that should be a good one. The co-main event of this one is Daylight versus Tay-Rock. Who you got with that? That's gonna be a good ass battle.
I think Daylight probably.
That nigga, he crazy though, man. He a weird ass dude, but they've been waiting to battle for a minute, so
right.
Damn, let me see. Daylight or Tay-Rock? With this being the year 2020, I feel like Daylight ain't changed yet. I still think he gonna be on bullshit. Like he like to be on bullshit. And he ain't been on bullshit for a while. So I'm gonna say Tay-Rock because I feel like Daylight gonna do good, but they gonna get on some bullshit and it's gonna mess up the battle. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he actually brings his A game. But I'm gonna go Tay-Rock with that one. And then the main event is Loaded Lux versus Sue Surf. Now you know Sue Surf my favorite. That's my top dude, so I gotta rock with him.
Yeah, that's the same person I was going for.
You going okay? So you got John, I got Ill Will, I got Geechee Gotti, you got Verb, you got Daylight, I got Tay-Rock, and we both got Surf winning for the main event. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to start at 5-4, so 5 Eastern. I'm driving down to Nap tomorrow. Me and my girl and Emery, we probably try to go to the zoo or something. So after that, I'm gonna try to catch them. But if I don't catch them first two, I'm gonna hit you up to like let you know. See if you ain't got nothing going on, just check them battles out, man. But like I said, we just gonna go off the podcast on the predictions and see who was right or whatever. You feel me? So yeah, that's pretty much it I have for as far as music. You feel me? So we got just about 2 or 3 more segments I wanted to get into. This segment right here, I just want you to listen to the story I had. So it's called this is my segment called Based on a True Story. And with the Based on a True Story, I would usually give a story of when I was in the military or just anything that happened in my personal life, something I want to share with everybody. So I don't think I told you about this. You probably wouldn't want to hear about my drinking stories. But so back this was 2009, I was in Japan at the time. You remember when I was in Japan? That you was like, I think you was like 9 or something. So this one night, now I was in supply, like I was in supply. We had about 10, 12 people that like every weekend, after we get out the gym, we going to the club every weekend, you feel me, on Friday and Saturday to get drunk. So this particular weekend, it's a few, I can't even name everybody, but I ain't even gonna name everybody. But on this night, man, this shit, it was crazy because so everybody drunk and we go to this club, we go to the club on base and they having a little dance battle up in there. And I don't know if you know, but like in Japan, like shit that you see on movie, like Japanese people, like they be doing the break dancing and stuff. Yeah. They do that shit in real life, dog. Like that's Japan, you feel me? And it's also like with black dudes, black people got rhythm. So they can imitate, they can do all that. Yeah. So I'm knowing this already. You know me, I observe everything. I'm knowing this. But one of the dudes that was with me, his name Tucker, one of the young dudes that was with me. So he worked with me, good dude, whatever, you feel me? he had too much to drink, and he decided to enter into this battle. So I'm watching, like I said, I'm just sitting back, I'm drunk, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, these dudes breakdancing and everything, like they doing all that like pop locking and all that. Got the heart jumping up their chest and everything, man. And my boy, he get the sea walking. Bro, like listen, man, listen to me what I'm saying, man. My boy Tuck I call him Tuck, man. This my boy Tuck get to sea walking. And while he's doing it, he's like, come on, bring that shit. So he's sea walking, and it's not one of them, it's two people. They coming at both angles. So it's like, imagine you having a dance battle with Usher and Chris Brown. You feel me? So they both doing the same dances though. They matching each other. And it's just you by yourself, and all you got is the sea walk. Why does this nigga get mad at us? He get mad at the whole group, man. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all ain't had my back. And I'm like, dog, you already know the rules. When we go out, we got each other back. If somebody get into a fight, like I'm gonna throw a beer over here, or somebody get hit, we gonna fight. Right. Nobody said we had your back if you got into a dance battle. You know, I can't dance anyway. What am I gonna do for you? What can I do for you in this dance battle? You feel me? All I can do is hit you one of these and pass it off to you. See what you got. I ain't got nothing else. So yeah, man, like that was just a crazy story, dog. Like I've never seen somebody get mad because you had their back in a dance battle. So like this shit, it was just like I said, it was a crazy night, and like his ass was mad at us like the whole way home, man. So we had to drive back like 30 minutes with him sitting in the back seat. Damn, man, fuck y'all, man. I can't believe y'all left me to dance, man. I'm like, dog, like, man, if you would have gotten a fight, man, we'd have had your back. But like, ain't nobody about to be out here dancing like a dance battle. And then if our moves don't match up to what you doing, what's the purpose of me jumping out there embarrassing myself? Because bro, like you ever like we're in a club, so it's like I say it was like a movie scene. 3 people in the middle of the dance floor, 2 versus 1, and you getting your ass 8. Ain't nothing we can do about it because ain't nobody else there. We sitting back there laughing, so I think that's what pissed him off, man. So yeah, that was just a little story I wanted to tell you about the little dance battle happened.
Right.
So you watch any TV shows?
Nah, not really. I just watch YouTube a lot.
I say you just a YouTuber pretty much, huh?
Yeah, basically.
So I'll just tell you about a show I'm watching. The show is called The Shy. You heard of that? It's on Showtime. And on there, it's pretty much they just showing the life of teenagers growing up in Chicago. But I'm gonna just tell you about a little bit of what's going on with the season 3 right now. So on season 3, if you don't know, back on season 2, the lead character and the girlfriend, so like the main 2 people, they end up getting fired, left the business. The main dude got fired. His name was Brandon on the show. He got fired because it was sex allegations, as in he was taking it too far. Like, you know how they be kissing on set and stuff, and on the TV show, he was trying to like do that off scene when she had a boyfriend, and I want to say he was in a relationship too. So they got fired off the show. So pretty much on this season, it started off with him. They pretty much killed him off. So they started off like with a funeral of him dying and stuff. So now on the show, I'll just tell you a few of the characters. The main person of the show right now is Kevin. He the youngest dude on there. Kevin, his mom is a gay woman. She just got married to another woman. So in his household, he doesn't have a father figure. Brandon was one of those dudes, the dude that died off, the one that got fired. He was one of those guys on the show that like was supposed to be like his big brother type shit, you feel me? So with him gone, he's kind of lost because now he ain't got no dude to turn to. Well, the other character name is Emmett. And Emmett on the show is one of the young dudes. He got like 4, 5 baby mamas. He's young, but he used to date Kevin's sister, which her name is Keisha. So he used to date the sister. So now he's trying to be a big brother to him, like to watch out for him. And he still got feelings for the sister, you feel me? Kevin got a few friends named Papa and Jakey. So them 2, like them his 2 main best friends or whatever. So they down for everything. So pretty much on this season so far, Kevin, the main person on the show, his sister just got kidnapped. She got snatched up from the bus station, so they pretty much looking for her. And then
Right.
the Jakey dude, that's like his other, like I say his best friend, but he's like he's involved with it. Shows like the side of like being in a gang and all that stuff. Cause he had an older
Yeah.
brother that was like a gang member selling drugs and all that. You feel me? So on there, Jakey is he has an old his brother was one that died off on the show as well. So
Mm.
they bring in his older brother that's been missing for a while, but he's coming back, and now he's trying to get custody of him so he can live the good life instead of being involved in the gang life and all that stuff.
Right.
So Jakey is like I said, he got an older brother that's trying to get custody of him, but Jakey stays with a drug dealer named Duda. So he's like the kingpin in the hood. You feel me? So that it's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now, man. And Emmett, the one I mentioned earlier that used to date Kevin's sister, he's pretty much like he a hustler. He got 5 baby mamas and stuff, so he's trying to make all his money make sense. So on
Right.
this show, you know who Lala is?
Um.
She used to be married to Carmelo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carmelo, yeah. She's on the show now, so she's supposed to be like a good cook. Emmett work in the cooking business, so he like pretty much trying to hustle to get some money. He feel like since she know how to cook good, she got her own little spot. He's trying to use her into like making money off of her. So like I said, that's just a few characters. The last character on there is his name is Ronnie. Ronnie ended up killing a young kid on there and pretty much got out of prison or whatever. And now he homeless because everybody in Chicago don't want his ass on the streets. They feel like he murdered a kid. They want him locked up for life and shit. So, but he got out of prison because, like I said, they got rid of the case or whatever. So, but he did a little time. So yeah, if you don't, whenever you get a chance, man, if you get bored or something, just check out like an episode. It's
Right.
called The Shard. Like, check it out on YouTube. They be having like the first episode on there. You feel me? So yeah,
Mm.
check that out. Last two topics I wanted to get into with you, man. The We Are Woke segment is what I call it, and with that segment, I usually want to talk about things that's going on in the world right now and things that Black people can do different, so we can uplift ourselves and be more positive instead of negative, like all the negative hate towards each other. And that's why another thing, like I told you at the beginning of the show, I'm glad I was able to bring you on the show because it just show like a brotherhood forming. Like I know we don't be around each other as much, but now this is like something that we can do, and I can give you information, you give me information. You feel me? And like I said,
Right.
this was something that we can continue on with the generations when it get down to your nephews and nieces. When you have kids and stuff, this is something that we could do for them, so we can be different from all the rest of the people. You feel me? That's what you want to do in life is be different. You know. So
Yeah.
with this topic, it's called the Blackout Day. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. I think I heard a little bit of it.
Yeah, so this Blackout Day was on July 7th. I'm gonna just tell you straight up what it is on here, like going off top. Blackout Day is a social media promoted event in which all supporters of Black Lives Matters movement are encouraged to not spend any money for a full day in hopes of attaining attention and resolve to end police brutality and racism towards Black people. So pretty
Mm.
much how Colin Kaepernick took a knee in the NFL to raise awareness to police brutality and wrongfully Black people getting beat down and stuff for no apparent reason. You feel me? So
Right.
Blackout Day was July 7th. What day was that? Tuesday. On Tuesday was the day that all Black people were not to spend any money with any business outside of a Black owner. Did you know about that? You
Yeah. I
said
heard
you
a
knew
little
about
bit.
it, right? See, I didn't
Mm.
know anything about that. So I'm gonna tell you how my day started off. So I had to take like no excuse. Like I said, if I would have knew about it, I'd have been cool. But
Right.
I took Emery to the appointment. She had an appointment that morning. I stopped at McDonald's. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I got a frappe, so I
Yeah.
gotta do better next year, you feel me? But one thing I wanted to mention was like what do you feel about the like do you if you I know you on Facebook and stuff, if you
Mm-hmm.
what I saw that day, I saw so many black people complaining, like, damn, I can't go
Right.
here, I can't go there and stuff. And I felt like that was a moment for black people to wake up. Like, damn, I've been saying this on the show for a while. We don't have that many black-owned businesses. It should have been on that blackout day. It should be easy for us every day. In a perfect world, it would be easy for us every day to just like, oh, let me go up the street to this so and so spot because it's black owned. We could give our money back to black people instead of feeding all the rest of the franchise that when it comes to like something like this, the Black Lives Matter situation. I said situation. But like when it come to this, like we shouldn't have to rely on them. But I feel like in my head, I feel like that blackout day was a fail for me because for one, I went to McDonald's and had a frappe. But outside of it, I feel like as black people, we have to do better. We have to encourage each other and support each other's businesses. Like, so if you see people selling candy or anything like that, and it's a good cause and they got their own brand going, if you got the extra money on you, support them. Because if you didn't, it's so easy for you to go to McDonald's and buy like a double cheeseburger or something. But that's not a black owned business. I don't think I haven't did my research on it, but I don't feel like it's that many McDonald's in the world owned by black people. You think so?
Nah, not really.
Do you think like how many out of the top restaurants can you recall any that you think are black owned? Like let me say like what's 2 or 3 spots that you like to go to? When you get hungry for the restaurant, I already know. I know your ass like Taco Bell. You'll fuck around. You'll go to Dairy Queen. You'll go to McDonald's. You do all that. Right. You fuck with B-dubs, right?
Yeah, occasionally.
Now, all those I named, I can't say I'm 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure none of those are black owned.
Yeah.
Maybe some, but a small few, but I don't feel like it's too many of them. So, like I said, like as far as with the blackout day, that day was supposed to be one day of not supporting that and just buying black-owned businesses. And I feel like as black people next year, we could do a lot better. We should be mentally prepared and prepare ourselves and start investing in other black-owned companies. And maybe, like I said, that's just a start, man. So if you remember next year, like I'm gonna remind you, of course, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same exact day, but July 7th is supposed to be like the national day of the blackout day. So that was just something I wanted to talk about. The last thing I wanted to get into was the top 5. And like I told you earlier, with you being the guest, I wanted you to bring up a top 5. And I'll let you start it off with whatever your top 5 is. So what top 5 are we going with today?
Top 5 video games.
Top 5 video games. What you got?
Man. So you want me to go from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
No, 5 to 1.
Okay. So I got Fight Night Champion down.
Fight Night
number
Champion.
5. So then number 4, I got Def Jam Icon.
What's that? Like beef event? I mean, what is that?
It's like where you got like all the rappers and stuff.
Is it like the Vendetta game?
Something like that, I think.
Like Def Jam Vendetta?
Yeah, around there, like
you said that one is called what?
Def Jam Icon.
Oh, okay. So that must be you said with all of the rappers. Okay.
Right.
Then, I ain't played the Icon one.
I got WWE 2007. I think that was called SmackDown versus Raw.
SmackDown versus Raw. Was that on PlayStation or something?
Yeah, PlayStation 2.
Okay. What you got for number 2?
True Crime Street to LA.
That's my shit. That's the one where you can store the cars on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. I like that one. And what you got for number 1?
Number 1, this is a childhood favorite.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I knew it. That's my shit too, man. But I know you would play it more. I don't like doing all the missions and stuff, and I hate driving on there. And that's the whole point of the game. But that's a good list. Now my list, I'm gonna just go off top. My list kind of old because like you ain't never played no Super Nintendo or Nintendo, have you?
No, not really.
Super Nintendo. You played a Sega before?
Um,
Dreamcast? No, you ain't played none of that. Damn. Yeah, you was
no.
born 2000, so you only played PlayStation, Xbox. What else you played
I played
besides PlayStation?
the GameCube before, I think.
Okay, yeah, GameCube. All right, yeah. So with my five, I'm gonna go with number five. I would say NBA Live. To me, I
Uh,
like NBA Live better. It was just a lot better, like on GameCube.
mm,
GameCube. I think that's what I played on. Yeah, GameCube. NBA Live on GameCube. Number four, I would say what's my Golden Axe? That's on Sega. I don't know if you
mm,
heard of that game, but it's like these three Viking dudes going around, two Viking dudes and a woman, and you get three
right.
lives, and you just go around this whooping ass the whole time. It's like it's a long ass game, but it was fun as hell back then.
Mhm.
So number, what was it? I said Golden Axe. What did I say for number five? I forgot what I said for number five that quick. Number three, I would say. Oh, I said NBA Live for number five. Number three, I'll say Mortal Kombat, and I will say number Mortal Kombat 3 is my favorite one because that one got like Cyrex, the
Mhm.
Cabal, all them dudes on it, Jax. Do they got Jax? Yeah, I think they got my boy Jax. Yeah, Jax on there, Shiva, Goro. Oh, man, they got everybody on there, but I fuck with that one. I want to say that was on Sega though. So yeah, I'll go with that on Sega. Number two would be Mario Kart, man. I feel like I'm the best on Mario Kart too. Did you go to? You been to Dave and Buster with us?
Yeah, I think
Did you
didn't
play me on
y'all
Mario
take
Kart?
for my birthday or something?
You played me on Mario Kart? No, you beat me, didn't you?
Uh, I
Damn,
think so.
I'm talking shit, and you already beat me on the game. I'm talking all types
Mm.
of shit. Damn. Okay, yeah. So Mario Kart, and then my number one game is Madden. I don't specifically have a no. I probably do Madden 2000, maybe 2000, 2001. I want to say with Ray Lewis on the front. I don't even fuck with Ray Lewis no more. But on there they had Ray Lewis. You know Deion Sanders, right? This one, the year that he came back to football, he played on the Ravens. So they had him. You probably don't remember all these old school dudes, but they defense like you can't run or throw on them because they either you'll fumble every time or yeah, you just get knocked smooth out or you getting picked off every time. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice little top five though. I'm like you when you get a chance, look up Golden Axe. Just look at it on YouTube. Golden Axe, and you probably already seen Mortal Kombat 3. But yeah, check out Golden Axe. Just look at a preview on it on YouTube, man. That's a fun ass game. Me and Dre used to play that shit all the time.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's all I got for you today, man. I'm glad you came on the show. Like I said, this is the first episode of the We Are Woke podcast going live on YouTube and all that. I'm gonna start the audio back maybe in another week or so when I get everything set up the way I want to. Every week I'm gonna do a different guest. If you ever feel like you want to be a guest on here again, of course you already know. You feel me? I'm gonna try to get Dre on here, try to get a couple people on here, just a few guests and stuff, man. But like I said, I'm glad you came on here. I know you ain't gonna cut the grass now, is you?
Nah, it's too dark
Yeah,
now.
I said it's dark as hell outside. But yeah, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Before you get out of here, like I was asking you earlier, what do you have a short term goal and a long term goal?
Um, yeah. So like a short term goal for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I want to strengthen my communication skill.
And this
Cause
is a
like
good way to do it. Like I can see like this from being on the video. Like you see how my body is showing in the video. You
yeah,
all slumped over stuff. Like me,
right.
like I said, you just gotta be natural. Just act like you talking to yourself in the mirror, man. That's the first step. Going to bathroom.
Mhm.
I had a couple speech classes too. So like if you go in
Right.
the bathroom and just look in the mirror and say like, even like with a rap song, just rap some lyrics to yourself, looking at it, or else like on your phone, just rap to yourself or
Mhm.
talk to yourself. And
Right.
it builds your communication skills because you're talking to other people and stuff. And you then after a while you'll get more comfortable talking to people. You feel me? So like I
Right.
said, this is just a start, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you said, what about your long-term goal?
Oh, that it's like I want to learn more about stocks and investments and stuff like that.
And see, I'm the person I can tell you a little bit about that. We'll talk about that one of these episodes or whatever. But in fact, I
Right.
got it on a couple of the audio ones. But yeah,
Mm.
I know a little bit about that. I got some investments and stuff. We'll be able to chop it up about that too.
Okay.
Let me see. With my short-term goal right now is just to finish school. Man, college has been it's been a rough one for me because I started college back in like 2015. But I've just
Right.
been on and off. Like I just couldn't commit to just sitting there doing homework and knowing that I got that comfortability to not have to just force myself to do something I really don't want to do. And I just got to that point now where I know what my next career move is, but this is something I got to do as far as me because I want to be able to say I completed my college degree. So that's just
Right.
something I want under my belt. But that's my short-term goal. My long-term goal is just to be financially stable and all that type of stuff. But I want to be able to be in my career job and also be a personal trainer. And on top of that, be able to be a podcaster as well. So like I want to just continue to bring on a guest every week and just build people up, their communication skills like we doing now.
Mm.
Like I said, it make you more confident to talk to people and stuff, and you become a more confident person, you know. So
Right.
that's a few things I want to do. So like I'm not gonna hold you up any longer, man. Once again, I just want to thank you for coming on the show. This is the We Are Woke podcast. I'm Demetrius Brooks. This is my young brother, Daton Brooks. I said it's the first episode. I'm gonna start doing episodes every week. Y'all tune in. So, like I said, man, thanks again for coming on. You have a good day, dog.
All right, man.